Sidney Potter. I'm actually, we're out of Scottsdale, Arizona, but it says Los Angeles, California. Rizzo Realty Group is headquartered out of Chicago, Illinois. We represent developers around the country, primarily Miami, Orlando, New York, the Soho District, San Francisco. I've got 4 products. Today I'm going to present 2. They're beautiful Scottsdale, Arizona. We've got something here called a Platinum Investor Program. That's for your novice, neophyte investor, but also for your more jaded, seasoned investor. It takes the headache out of owning real estate. What we do is we pay 90% of the purchase value against an 8% loan. Let's say you buy $2 million worth of product, we'll pay the mortgage payment. We go 90% times $1.8 million, that's about $144,000 worth of loan origination that you have to pay. To divide that by 12, that's about $3,500, or actually $12,000 a month. If you've got an A credit buyer who comes in there with a 70% LTV, gets a 5% on his loan, that's about $84,000 worth of debt service a year. That's about a $60,000 spread. The reason why the developer on the Platinum Investor Program is doing this is not because they're altruistic or they're nice guys, it's because they want to move the product. They like to redeploy their capital in other cities. This particular developer, Bellevue Communities out of Toronto, Canada, they've got other projects in Scottsdale that they're building. This deal, if we go to the next slide, is going to show you golf course proximity. See the little A star down there. It's near the Kierling Center. That's your Westwood, that's your Old Town Pasadena, that's your Rodell Drive 2, Austin Martinez, Mercedes, BMWs. I'm not talking 300 series, 700 series. This is where the rich and almost famous hang out. This is the place to go. And the wonderful thing about this, if you think of it like a Star Mark BMW, or Mercedes rather, it's pre-used, meaning that these are condo conversions going at about $274,300 square foot, a stone's throw away. I'm not talking Don Drive though, Tom Seaver is Kierland Center. They're about $700, $800 a square foot, $2 million. This is the place to be. I'm not here because we're in heat here today. 90% of the development sold, but in today's market, it's going to take at least 3 to 4 months to move that product. If it were overpriced, it would take 7 to 8 months. We're motivated, developers motivated. Some of these numbers, cash on cash return, I was doing a Kingwood, Texas location for the SCI deal. At 6.5%, we can do double that, almost 10%, maybe you're 12%. Commission, $48,000 in your pocket. I see a lot of principals here today and some familiar faces. I saw, in terms of brokers, and David Sharp started about 13 years ago at Market Village Chat. So it's nice to be here. I used to present here, and it's wonderful to present this property. If you drop my name, Sidney Potter, into Property Line or LoopNet, you'll find all the details. You'll find an Excel spreadsheet with some I can put it together myself. You can do 1, 3, 6, 12 property scenarios and figure out what you're going to get on the deal. So that's the Plaza Residences in Scottsdale, prime location. This is in Phoenix, Arizona, San Simeon at the foothills. About 348 unit development. We're selling it ideally 6-unit increments. It's great for a 1031 exchanger because you have a flex portfolio option. You've got $1 million, $3 million, $4 million exchange requirement. You can fix it in, and you've got, once again, the Platinum Investor Program. Here construction, it's beautiful. Let's go to the next slide and take an overview right there. It's got mountain views. It's got a lake near it. You like to fish. If your investors like to fish, this is great for students that live here. Phoenix, Scottsdale has one of the highest per capita golf course in the country. It's a beautiful location. This is Class A product. We sell product all over the country. We typically get seminars, small investment groups. It's good to be here today. I used to present several years ago, and I'm looking forward to getting some calls from you when I'm on that pin free going towards Blythe to Phoenix. Once again, Sidney Potter, Rizzo Realty Group, Scottsdale, Arizona. I look forward to talking to you. Thank you.
Thank you, Sidney. The next presenter is Blake Leidig, again from our Woodland Hills office.
All right, this property right here on Calabasas Road, it's actually owned by the last property I presented on Topanga. It's the same owner owns the property. This property, the main point is location. It's directly right off Parkway Calabasas, right next to the Caruso Commons development. Calabasas Road and Parkway Calabasas. A mixed-use apartment over office building, unit apartment building in the back. The seller will sell pretty much at any price to break even because of the death of one of their family members, just like Old Topanga. The next property on Pine Avenue is located in Long Beach. This is a business and real estate opportunity. It's a concert venue with a restaurant lounge that has been recently remodeled. Very similar to a House of Blues type facility on Pine Avenue, which is basically the heart of the new thriving Long Beach community. owned by the same owner as the last couple properties. So there is a lot of motivation and flex in that price to get the deal done. Next property is the Jazz and Blues Club in Long Beach. It is 95% complete and contains a liquor license with full state-of-the-art kitchen, and a lot of remodeling has been done to the property. It's also a business and real estate opportunity, and once again, it is owned by the same seller as the last two properties. So there is a very substantial amount of flex in all those prices to get the deal done. The Magnolia Homes building, it's an excellent owner-user opportunity located in downtown Oxnard in close proximity to City Hall and the Amtrak station. It's perfect for general office with excellent suite-type rentals on the second floor, and SBA financing is available for this deal. And this is actually our most recent listing, located on the corner of Los Angeles and Jefferson, right off the 10 freeway. As I'm sure most of you know, it's one of the busiest intersections in all of LA County. It's newly remodeled from the interior to the stucco, and basically it's right on the corner. It's right across the street from where the new Expo light rail system is going to be running parallel to the 10 freeway. They have just completed phase one, which is about a $640 million project running the metro from Culver City, or from downtown to Culver City. Once that's completed in the summer of 2010, they're going to open up to phase two, which will run and continue to Santa Monica. So this is literally the Los Angeles, it's right across the street from the Los Angeles exit. It's anchored by Starbucks. It's on a new 10-year lease. There's no termination clause until 5 years. So for those of you who are worried about Starbucks, they're safe for another 5 years on that lease. Arby's and Urban League, which is the most profitable and largest civil rights organization, in LA. That type of an organization probably isn't going anywhere anytime soon. 6.25% cap. There's a little flex in that, and as I'm sure most of you know, strip centers are still selling right around 6% on average. They're still selling right below 6% if you look on CoStar. So very good opportunity. The future with traffic and gas is obviously real estate near transit hubs, and this is an ideal opportunity. Thanks.
Thank you, Blake. Our next presenter is Heidi Crawford with our West LA office. Good morning. I'm presenting 3 properties, 3 apartment buildings this morning. The first is an 8-unit at 1122 North Gardner Street that is just north of Santa Monica Boulevard and a couple blocks west of La Brea. Great location. This is a bungalow-style building, single unit, at 11.82 times gross, by far the lowest GRM in the West Hollywood market right now. The units are very clean. There's 1 tenant per unit. The building has a brand new roof, copper plumbing, gated security. There's also immediate room for income. The back basement has plumbing that someone could put laundry, possibly make it a storage room, and rent out the parking spaces right now. They're not currently allotted to any of the units. So this seller is very motivated. Please see me if you have any questions about this one. The second one is 4-unit on Orange Street. This is a block north of Wilshire, right at Crescent Heights. Again, a fantastic location. Very large 2-bedroom, 1 bath, about 1,100 square feet each. The inside actually looks tremendously better than the outside of the building. The units have hardwood floors, crown molding, a formal dining room, additional tiling in the bathrooms and kitchens. They show extremely well. And again, this seller is motivated. So great for an owner and user. There aren't any vacant units, but just really quality property. The last building is a 4-unit on the door. This is right behind the Roxbury Park in Beverly Hills, just right on the border. It's north of Pico. 4 units, all 2-bedroom, 1 bath. 3 of the units will be delivered vacant, and the owner has approved plans for an 8-unit condo site, 6 3-bedroom, 2 baths, and 2 2-bedroom, 2 baths. opportunity for either a developer, the market's not too hot right now, so maybe another user that wants to rent out the other units and then sell in the future. I will be around if you have any questions on these properties. Thanks. Thank you, Heidi. Our next presenter is KJ Marmon with KJM LLC.
Unit in Sun Valley. You can click the next slide if you want. It was built in 2004. Great quality construction, low maintenance. There's zero vacancy in the building. There's a little bit of flexibility in price. Actually, probably about $100,000. The sellers want to see offers, but if you've got someone for a 1031 exchange, very low maintenance buildings, the units are below rent. So some of the people have been paying $12.50 a month since 04. All 6 units rent out at $12.50 a month. It's gated and secured, and no rent control. If you, I can email you floor plans if you're interested. I'll be in the back if there's any questions after this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, KJ. Our next presenter is Igal Back-Shande. Sorry if I'm mispresenting that, with Century 21.
That was perfect. You're one of the only people. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of myself and Paul Barbosa, we are presenting 2 properties. The first one is in Pomona. It's one of the few 30-unit properties in each building in the area. It's very easy to handle. Basically, walking distance to the Fairplex, and owner is very motivated. We just reduced it to 3.57. It's a little aggressive, but bring an offer. Next slide. The great thing about this 18-unit building is that it's all townhouse units. It has direct access from the garage to all the units. And it's the same owner, so if you have an offer for this one, maybe you have for both, just bring an offer and we'll represent it. This is also priced aggressively, but just bring an offer to us. And we also have a duplex we just got in West Hollywood. It's not here. It's the lowest price duplex in West Hollywood. So if you have any answers for that, price up here, $839. And me and Paul will be in the back if you have any questions.
Thank you, Igal. This next property is listed by Brent Springle in our West LA office. This is a Koreatown portfolio. It's 4 properties consisting of 4 non-rent controlled multifamily properties located in Koreatown. It's 199 units total. There's been an extensive rehab. It's located near major retailers, employment, freeways, downtown Los Angeles, Hollywood, and West LA. This compelling collection of non-rent controlled properties is a rare opportunity for investors and fully renovated with upgraded plumbing, roofs, and elevators. The properties are available as a portfolio, individually, or in any combination. Individual setups for each property are available. If you have any questions, contact Brent Sprinkle in our West LA office. This is by Brent. This is a multifamily development site in Hollywood. This is a distressed sale. The seller is facing foreclosure and is forced to sell, so this is a really great deal, great price if he is forced to sell. It's been reduced by $600,000, and the property is permit ready for 32 units. It can be condos or apartments. Any questions on this? Contact Brent Sprinkle. This next property is listed by Bruce Ripper in our Houston office. It's you have the ability to purchase a building and get the business when the lease expires in less than 5 years. Many tenants might stay. Some have been there for over 20 years. Potential for 10% down with seller carry. Any questions? Contact Bruce Ripper in our Houston office. This next property is the El Parque Apartments listed by Walter Helm in our Sacramento office. This is a private lender foreclosing. One sell with 10% down. Death of the partner in the divorce problem, not the property. And only 1 unit is vacant currently. Any questions on this? Contact Walter Helm in our Sacramento office. And that concludes our presentations for this morning. Just as a reminder, our next one will be September the 10th.